Welcome back to the Olden Shot. We're looking at another autofocus camera today. This is the Pentax Z-70. The story behind this one is, a few years ago at the market I bought a box of photographic bits and bobs. In a little case I found a Pentax 28mm lens. I didn't have any K-mount cameras, but I hung on to the lens. I thought about just selling it on eBay, but I hung on to it. And then another day, visiting the market, I had this Pentax autofocus camera, and I thought K-mount, the lens will fit on that, even though it's manual focus, the lens. This is an autofocus camera. I can just use it as a manual focus camera. So I bought the camera. It was a couple of pounds, I think. Brought it home, put batteries in, and it seemed to be functioning well, but I've never ever used it. I tell a lie, there was a film in it and I ran the last few shots off, and there was nothing impressive on there. I think I'd gone to some model show in a village hall, and the shots, I just thought nothing more of it, and I put the camera in the case. But now that I've started developing my own black and white films, I thought I'd give it a go. So I loaded up some HP5 and we went on a trip to a village in Northumberland called Rothbury. Rothbury is a beautiful village, and it has something called the Vale Cafe, and it's a motorbike meeting point really, and I often go there myself on motorbikes, but this time we went in the car just to walk around Rothbury and take some photographs. The camera is quite easy to use once you get used to autofocus film SLRs. Not quite as intuitive as say the Minoltas, but it's got the features. It has program mode, it has aperture priority, it has manual, it also has scene modes for the normal, like portrait, landscape, close-up, sports and night portrait. So the object with these cameras was that somebody who may not have been an expert on taking photographs could get this camera and go out, and every time they press the button they would have an acceptable photograph come back. It also has, like a lot of these cameras, a built-in flash. Press the button on the side and the flash comes up, and you can have red eye reduction on that as well. So it does a mini flash, and that closes the iris in your eyes, and then it takes the main shot, and hopefully you don't get such a red reduction from the pupils in the eyes. So I ran HP5 through it. It was a 24 exposure film, and we're going to have a look at the results now. Again, this is around the village of Rothbury in Northumberland, a nice place, some nice old stone buildings, and we'll have a look at that now. Right, we've seen some photos taken with this camera. What's it like in use? The camera, it's about the same weight as most of these autofocus SLR cameras. It's manageable. The lens is a 35 to 70 autofocus lens with macro mode. The 24 exposure film that I did, hello Socks, he's photobombing me again. Out of the 24 exposures, I think I had 3 that were discarded. Sometimes the autofocus hunts and can't find focus, even though there might be nice sharp edges in the centre of the area to be focused with bright light. It had trouble focusing. But the ones that worked, it's sharp, nice contrasty images. The lens seems to be a good one, it's Pentax, so it should be, and it's a camera that I could recommend to anybody who's just sort of starting off in their film taking days. It's easy to use and it gives good results. Will I keep it? I don't know. I've got a lot of autofocus cameras and I've got a lot of manual focus cameras, but it works. And it doesn't need as much attention as some cats do. Is that right, Socks? Right, we'll move on from that.